Alright, what is going on, fellers? What up, chooms? I am playing more Elden cringe. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm all fucked up right now. Um, just been super overworked, and I got way more work coming in, unfortunately. Well, it is good and bad, right? We live in capitalism, so it's nice to have the money, financial security, yay. But, you know, my life is like, oh, fucking 80-ish% work, so I hardly have any time to just actually enjoy a game or whatever. Oh, I could feel a creak in my neck just now. Son of a bitch. But yeah, guys, it sucked. Earlier today, I started having a bad headache, and it was so bad, like, my vision was getting blurred. Like, I couldn't see and read as easily as normal. It was fucking weird. Just kind of exhausted and not feeling great. So I took a fucking nap, because I'm an old bastard now. And, yeah, so I get off work around 7-ish, get home, take a nap from 7 to 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere around there. I wake up, I'm laying in bed, and now my vision's a little better, so that's good, but my head is just destroyed. I got a horrible headache. So I'm like, fuck this is miserable, I'm going back to sleep. So, go back to sleep, wake up closer to 10, get up, still got a headache. Even right now, I got a headache, and it's like fucking 12 right now. But I can't sleep because I slept earlier. So I'm playing video games. But yeah, guys, not feeling great. Not feeling great. But, on the other hand, I made a fucking ton of money, so, yeah, I'm donating a good bit of it. I'm getting some of my friends some pretty sick gifts. I got my buddy Justin a Switch, dude. I got him a Switch, and I'm gonna get him the new Zelda when it comes out. That's gonna be pretty sick. I rarely get games right when they come out. 90% of the time you're paying too much, or you're getting disappointed, or something shitty. But the Zelda franchise, the mainline Zelda games, they seem to always be worth it, you know? This is a franchise that always seems to never completely fuck you over. So, I kind of just go with it. Call me a corporate tool if you want. But this is like the one video game franchise I believe doesn't suck even just a little. Like, every main Zelda game is great. There's the original classic game. It was like the first game to have save files, I think, some shit like that. It's kind of sort of the first open world experience, honestly. Yeah, it's a great game. Then there's the second one, which is like the most hated Zelda game, but it's one of my favorites because it's actually pretty deep in terms of skill and timing and attacking, and yeah, it's not a bad game, actually. It's kind of fucking hard, so especially, and it has, what do you call it, difficulty spikes that don't make any fucking sense, you know? Like, all of a sudden the game throws you into Death Mountain, and Jesus Christ. That's probably going to be a nightmare for a noob, you know? I think I remember, it's hard to remember because it was a long fucking time ago. This is like 20 years ago I played this fucking game. Maybe 25 at this point. Jesus, getting old, man. But yeah, Zelda 2, yeah, it's actually a pretty great game. I eventually no-lifed the shit out of it. I beat it like 20 times, 30 times maybe, I don't know, a ton of times. I can beat the game in like a few hours, quickly, speed run it practically. I haven't played in a while, so I'm a little rusty, I imagine, but yeah, at one point I was able to beat the game without dying. Practically almost beat it without getting hurt, actually, believe it or not. But I wasn't that good, but yeah. There's a skill curve to that game for sure, and it's nice. It's a nice feeling. It's rewarding when you get good. And then there's Link to the Past. That's like one of the greatest games ever made. Jesus Christ, it definitely is one of the best Zeldas for sure. It is just like a straight up perfect evolution of the original. Link to the Past is great. Then there's Link's Awakening, which is also a revolutionary game, especially for like a Game Boy back in the day. Like, it's basically the best Game Boy original game ever made. Like, damn. Zelda's killing it, you know? And fucking then Ocarina of Time fucking comes out, dude. It's arguably the greatest game ever fucking made. It set so many trends. This game I'm playing right now, Elden Ring, it wouldn't even fucking exist if it weren't for Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time invented the whole Z targeting system, and Dark Souls is clearly an evolution of that in terms of combat. Like, you totally do have a lock-on system in this game that behaves very similar, blah blah blah. There's a lot of clear inspirations there. So yeah, and then you got Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, which are also groundbreaking in their own ways, you know. Majora's Mask, which is a fucking crazy, unique, wacky, weird fucking game, you know. Yeah, there's so much that's great about the main Zeldas. And then we got this motherfucking Breath of the Wild. Minish Cap, that one's also really good. I really liked that one. Wind Waker, that's a great game. One that I was a dumbass and ignored because I didn't like the cartoony animation. I wanted a more realistic looking Zelda at the time. I was going through my emo dark kid phase, I guess, at the time as a kid, so maybe that's why I didn't dig it, but I eventually stopped being childish and decided, fuck it, it's probably a good game, I gotta check it out, and I did, and yeah, Wind Waker's great. That's an amazing Zelda game, too. So yeah, so much greatness in the mainline Zelda games. You know, so yeah, we got Breath of the Wild, and that's one of my favorite games. It's one of the best games ever made, I'd argue, and it could be so much better, and it looks like this version will be a lot better. Unfortunately, though, it does look kind of samey, like an expansion, sort of, compared to the first one there, but ooh, what do you want? You know, it's such a popular and beloved formula. I mean, Breath of the Wild sold like, what, 30 million copies? I don't know. It's a big deal. Everyone loves this fucking game. And I love the game. Everybody loves the game. Breath of the Wild's great. But it could be a little better. Let's get real, right? I mean, the frame rates could be better. Story could be a little bit better. There could be a little more variety in terms of exploration, like let's go underwater, let's go in the sky, which we're doing. So yeah, you know, stuff like that. Like the side quests felt a little meh and kind of meaningless in this game. You know, maybe you could make that a little bit better. Yeah, stuff like that. I think it'll be good enough, so I'm gonna get it for me and my buddy. And yeah, I think that'll be great. Hopefully it's good. My friend Kristen is really hyped, yeah, like, I don't think there's that much greatness coming from gaming these days, I really don't. We got all these microtransactions, all these toxic gamer-gator, incel, dickhead communities, we got fucking unfinished, broken launches, you know, online-only bullshit, you know. Lying in video games, that happens a lot. They'll tell you a game is going to be like this, and then it's not like that, and then they start patching and updating the game and adding microtransactions, and sometimes they said that they weren't going to do that, Square Enix, what the fuck? And then they end up doing it anyway, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, dude? This shit sucks, and the consoles are more expensive than ever, the controllers are more expensive than ever, the games are more expensive than ever. You know, like, it's becoming shitty. It's becoming shittier. And yeah, sure, we'll have some technological advances that are nice every now and then. Some new things about gaming is great. I'm not gonna lie, it's not all bad. But there's still a lot of bad, so... And a lot of stuff that was very good about gaming from the 90s and 2000s, you don't really see that often anymore today, so... It's kind of depressing. Gaming kind of sucks today in a lot of ways. I think it's more bad than it is good, because every new year of gaming, I find myself buying less and less and less games. It's just how it goes. You know, kind of reaching a point where it's like, that's enough. That's enough, you know? Especially a motherfucker like me. Look at all this shit that I got. But anyways, so yeah, enough about me. How are you guys doing, you know? How you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. Hanging in there. Check out my build. I got a new Elden Ring build. This is what I'm doing, dude. I found out recently, like a dumbass, I never knew about this weapon for the longest time until recently, and then I've learned that it's kind of the best weapon in the game, actually. Yeah, The Fallen Star Jaw Beast. What a dumb fucking name. And look at it. It looks fucking ridiculous and stupid also. But believe it or not, it has the longest reach of any colossal weapon in the game. So that's nice. It's good for leap attacks, you know. You couple it with another colossal weapon, and then you just do this. You just slam bitches. And a lot of enemies in the game, they can't handle this slam shit. They just can't. And they fall to the ground smashed under it. And when they get back the fuck up, you just do it a fucking again. And a lot of enemies, believe it or not, can just be destroyed like this. It's fucking bullshit easy. Fucking noob mode. So I've been doing that a lot lately. And you can summon the, what do you call them? The Mimic tier. And the Mimic tier will then do shit with both of these weapons. And it's really fucking deadly. And I got the Mimic tier also using those, what do you call it? Raw meat dumplings, those little blood clot things. So the Mimic is constantly healing itself like an asshole. You know, the Mimic is just too damn good now. Uh-oh. Look at that shit, right? See that? Yeah, we can literally just walk through the town just obliterating everyone. This shit's fucked. Wow. The power, man. The power. Gotta get behind this motherfucker. Oh shit, I'm getting toasted. Alright, I hit him on the back. Nice. Wow. Trash this place. Nice. Yeah, but this is the build I'm using now. It's really heavy, and check it out. I found the perfect balance, dude. I found this stupid Eclipse Shield thing. That works really good. Been using the Noble Slender Sword. It's the overall best light weapon in the game, I'd argue. And, yeah, these two big fucking clubs. And then, yeah, using the azzhole helmet here, the Tree Sentinel armor, and the Bull Goat boots and gloves. And some defensive stuff, some offensive crap, you know, whatever. And that's pretty much the build. At 99 endurance, I am able to get a poise of 73. And in the unpatched version, they recommend you have at least 72 poise. That's a really good number, a solid number for getting through by far most of the game's hurdles. You won't be knocked around too fucking easily, you know? So yeah, that with Bloodhound Step, the shield, like, I'm very defensive in this game, and yeah, I'm able to just sort of walk through everything. I've become kind of unkillable. Now beating the game without dying is very easy for me now. Like, I remember just a few months ago, I was like, yeah, I can sometimes beat the game without dying if I'm lucky, you know. But now I'm kind of, like, more confident that it's gonna be easy as fuck every time. I notice I die more now because I'm falling asleep and I'm like, oh shit, I walked off a cliff, fuck. It's late, I need to go to bed, because I don't have time to play video games, god damn it. I work too much. But that being said, I have become Elden Ring master to a degree. Gotten pretty good at the game. And it's just so easy now, the build is so powerful. Don't have to worry about shit. Haha, fucker. Sucks to be you. Oh, there's a guy over here. Damn. Dang, take it easy, Mimic. Yeah, the Mimic with that power is fucked up. It just shows up and starts blasting bitches. And this thing's fucked up. It wastes, like, hardly any magic, and it does a massive amount of damage to pretty much every enemy. I haven't noticed many enemies where it doesn't do that much damage. Even to that big, stupid fire-breathing thing earlier, that thing was getting pretty fucked up by it. Like, it's pretty overpowered. And I love that shit. I'm not gonna lie, motherfuckers. I love overpowered shit. The Jizz Blade, the Hoarfrost Stomp, the fucking this stupid thing that I'm using, the Blasphemous Blade, I would argue, is pretty overpowered. Yeah, dude. I'll abuse all that shit. Fucking... I don't give a fuck. I don't care if motherfuckers are like, that's easy mode. Like, yeah, whatever. Like anything, it's hard at first, and then you get good at it. I don't give a fuck. Alright. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm just fucking around in this game. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, my garden. My garden's doing good. I got cucumbers and tomatoes going. Me and my brother have been working real hard on it. I'll show you guys later. That shit's fucking wild. And the tortoises are doing great. Nobody's sick. Nobody's having problems, really. Little Mr. Big Chin, the little guy who doesn't grow. We have this radiated who just doesn't grow. He's a freak, dude. He's a fucking freak of nature. And we should all be discriminatory towards him because he's a fucking freak. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's mean. He's a precious little tortoise. He's a nice little guy. We love him. And, yeah, that sucks that he has this weird problem. We're concerned, honestly, that he might die because he might have some kind of development problem. And it can happen sometimes. It's a fucked up thing. Sometimes, like, a small reptile's internal organs won't grow as sufficiently as they need to. It's a genetic disorder of some sort. And, yeah, the lungs aren't strong enough to keep up with the growing body, and they suffocate, essentially. They can't breathe good, and they die. So, that's depressing. Hopefully that is not the case. He is starting to fucking grow. You can see the growth rings around his shell. I'll show you guys sometime. Doing good. Doing good, that little buddy. I'm happy. About fucking time. It felt like 4 fucking years of him just being the same fucking damn size. I'm like, dude, why doesn't he just die? Like, what the fuck? How is he alive? He doesn't seem to drink or eat hardly at all. How the fuck is... Whatever. Tough son of a bitch, right? Let's just fucking say it. This is a motherfucking hardcore tortoise. Well, I don't know. It might be a she, it might be a he. It's too early to tell the sex. You can get a sex test done, but it's expensive. It's a pain in the ass. You know, you gotta set time aside for it. And it can also hurt the tortoise slightly. They do like a small incision to figure it out. So, yeah, I prefer not to do that kind of thing. But anyways, yeah, tortoise is doing good. Turtles, got the spotted turtles going. They're getting bigger. That's doing good. Kittens, we got 4 boys. Can you believe it? 4 kittens. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna fucking do with these 4 dickheads? Yeah, the allergy season. My eyes are itchy. Headache. Soreness. Yeah, this time of year fucking sucks. Yeah, I got an SNES-themed Xbox Series 2 Elite controller that I'm putting together. That's going to be sick. Then next month I'm going to do the Nintendo version. So, yeah. Yep, I'm excited for that. And, oh yeah, Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it got review bombed by the incel culture war gamergator and, you know, loser types. Yeah, apparently... the young girls' boobs in the game are not as big as they are in the original, and I didn't even notice that or care about that. Like, you guys are fucking so weird, dude. When I played the original, I wasn't like, you know, being a fucking sexual, creepy kind of dude, like, oh my god, check her out. Oh. I'm just like, oh yeah, these are characters in the game, this is the story, whatever, we're playing the game. Like, what the fuck? You jump to the sexualization shit. Not just immediately, but you fixate on it. It's fucking weird, man. Like, good God, get lives. So yeah, these guys all 0 out of 10 the fuck out of the game on Metacritic. So it actually has kind of a low rating. But the reviews from the journalists, it's like a 9.3. Yeah, this is what sucks about reviews, man. The Metacritic reviews... The journalist reviews are sometimes bought and paid for corporate bullshit, and the user reviews are sometimes culture war, Nazi lover, dumb fuck, idiot types. So, both of these kind of fuck up the review system and make it so you can't always trust either one. So, like I said, guys, just try to do your best to experience games as best as you can. Try not to spend too much money, and try to have some fun. Try to be your smartest when it comes to playing the best of the best games out there, that kind of thing. I saw the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Oh yeah, it's not bad. I heard it's doing well. It's a decent movie. The villain is kind of weak, and well, it's not weak. It's mediocre, and the story is kind of meh. But everything else is great. Like, I liked the characters. The acting was good. The scenery was great. Like, yeah, it's a fun movie. So, not bad. Apparently, these Dungeons and Dragons movies in the past have sucked major ass, but yeah, they weren't bad this time around. And I saw John Wick. John Wick is fucking dope. Uh, yeah, and I'm starting to think that Marvel is kind of losing it, and DC might be doing better soon. But we'll see how that goes. And Trump is going to prison. I hope. Nah, they're just gonna slap him on the wrist. He ain't gonna actually get punished. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, and the Game Awards. Can we do away with the Game Awards? E3 has been done away with. Why don't we do away with the Game Awards? The Game Awards is stupid, right? Let's all agree on that. Let's get real. What is the Game Awards? Tons of cringe, dad joke, entertainment, if you want to call it that. It's mostly just advertising products you don't give a fuck about. You know, it's just marketing. They don't really celebrate games or how great they are. They'll have a musical performance, which is sometimes nice, I guess. But it's mostly shit, so can we just do away with it? It creates a lot of hatred in gaming. A lot of people start fighting hardcore over which game they think deserves Game of the Year. It's actually kind of stupid. So, yeah, fuck that shit. And lastly, guys, I want to talk about something I did that was kind of stupid recently. I said the R word, not the one that describes people who are dumb or whatever, but the other one, the sexual assault one. I used that word and kind of offended some peeps recently, and I apologized. And yeah, that is kind of a trigger word. It is kind of fucked up when you think about using that word, you know, like. So I'm gonna try not to do that. You know, I'm not perfect. I fucked up, so I'm gonna try not to say that. I've been learning a lot of fucked up terms, like what a you know. I don't want to say it. It's offensive, but you know, you know, I got had or whatever. You know that term. It's offensive to Romani people. You know, it's like it's got a racist tone to it. You know, and then there's also going south. That is also I said it though. What an asshole I am. But yeah, that's a negative term too. It's a racist term. Going, you know, like black people, southern poor people, fuck them. You know, like they're losers. It's a hateful terminology. So you really shouldn't say that kind of shit. Anyway, no one's perfect, you know, and you slip up from time to time. But you know, it's good to watch your language and try to be nice, you know, and tolerant. Because if you're not, a lot of the time, harsh language can lead to hatred. So that's all I'm saying, you know. And you don't want hatred to happen because that's violence and that's bad. That's not good. So that's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go to bed. I'm fucking tired. Have a good one. Try to be good to each other and all that jazz.